Guys, you told me this series doesn't get good until like 4 or 5 episodes in, because I'm kind of down for that.
Oh, geez, the machete. Please don't drop the machete, dude.
Don't inappropriately touch them. That's not okay. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Survivor Vanuatu. I completely butchered that name, but you get where I'm going with this. We're on episode 2. I'm super excited to get into this. I have been craving more Survivor content, and you guys loved the video. You guys were in the comment sections. You were like, oh, chitter-chattering away. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. I thought y'all wanted me to jump to like season 16. I'm watching all of these seasons. I'm enjoying them so much. I just love the drama. I just love the backstabbing. I love all of that stuff. But just enjoy the videos, guys. Just love them. Caress them. Don't inappropriately touch them. That's not okay. We don't allow that here. But other than that, let's get into the episode. I'm done waffling. Let's go.
My answer was I slept like a baby. Woke up every 3 or 4 minutes and cried.
Whenever you hear slept like a baby, it's usually like, oh yeah, slept straight through, didn't wake up at all. But actually, sleeping like a baby isn't like that, funnily enough. It's a lot of waking up and crying. And that's something that I'm not ready to deal with in my life. So no thank you very much, good sir. I'll pass. It's starting to get a lot colder in the UK. I woke up this morning and I was absolutely frozen, and it was kind of cold. I was like, ooh, it's entering September. It's like the world's gone, nah, no more sunshine for you guys, cold weather only. And do you know what? I'm kind of here for it. I kind of like the cold weather. I don't like the wet weather. I like a little bit of rain here and there, but cold weather, get me jacket on, get me hoodie on, get me jeans on. This is my comfy outfit. I love it. It's brilliant. Oh, not them back in the worms. Just getting the worms out of the ground and going nom nom nom. What is this? I'm a celebrity? Oh, get me out of here, honestly.
Go, dude.
Now, are they actually going to be able to make fire off of this? I don't think so. I've not got faith in these blokes to do it. I don't think we've seen a single team make fire from the jump. Do you know what I mean? Am I wrong? Has that happened before? Did it happen on like the first couple of series? That was a long time ago since I watched that, so maybe that did happen. But like the last couple of seasons, I'm 95% sure the only time they've gotten fire is when they have quite literally won fire in a challenge or been to tribal council. And now they've introduced the rule of, you're not getting any fire from tribal council. It's tough. It's real tough because you can't drink water, you can't cook food. You're literally surviving on nothing. It's going to start raining. Literally, as they get the fire going, it's going to start raining. That's the biggest mug off I've ever seen in my whole life. What do you mean? I've just started to make fire and now it's going to rain. It's like the gods are just like, nah, fuck these guys. They're the worst. Ugh, smite them. At what point do production step in and go, okay, you haven't had water in like 10 days. How long can you survive without water? No one can live more than 5 to 6 days without water. 5 to 6 days and they're already on day 4. No water. I'm assuming they've been drinking water. They must have been. They must have been drinking something. Even if they're like, okay, this could kill us, but like, might as well drink it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, geez, the machete. Please don't drop the machete, dude.
Oh my god, imagine if she dropped the machete and just like plonked straight in someone's head. That's production over. That's Survivor finished. Season 9, I dread the next time that we see someone get genuinely seriously injured. Like, we haven't, fortunately, touch wood, had anybody, I say touch wood like I'm affecting the outcomes of seasons from 2004. We haven't seen anyone get genuinely seriously hurt, touch wood, since was it Michael Scarpin? Something like that, when he fell in the fire. Which still, to this day, was a crazy episode. I think the whole of Survivor Australian Outback could have changed if that did not happen. If he wasn't taken out of the game, the whole thing could have been changed, which is kind of crazy to me. Tina might not have won. You never know.
I think someone was saying last night that being here is like being in prison.
I'm fairly certain prison doesn't offer you $1 million at the end of your time in there. So I feel like that's an unfair comparison. However, we do let that slide. Yeah, I'm still struggling with the girls. I know Twyla, Scout, and Eliza. Every other girl is just, I don't know who you are yet. that I haven't been formally introduced to them. You know how like most reality shows, they introduce you to them one by one. So like you're like, oh okay, that one's this person, that one's this person. They don't do that on Survivor. So for the first couple of episodes, I have no idea who's who until about episode 4. So just bear with me. You've seen me do All Stars, in which I did know everyone before they went in. So that kind of helped me out a little bit. I only know 3 out of 9 of the girls. I have no idea who some of these people are. The boys, a little bit more so, but that's because they focused a lot more on them in the last episode, because obviously they went to Tribal Council. I don't know. Let's hope the girls go to Tribal Council just so I can get to know them a little bit.
What is that? A maggot?
Yep.
Where? Hand it over.
Oh my god, there are maggots in there.
There are a bunch of them in there.
No, not them eating maggot-infused stuff. God, that is disgusting. Ugh, absolutely not. I'd rather starve. Would I? Yeah, I would rather. I don't know. The jury's out on that one. Protein's protein at the end of the day. You know all those spiders that you swallow every year? Yeah, just protein at the end of the day. They haven't killed you yet. So why are we worrying about it? Also, please do not, if you are in Australia, go near the spiders. They're apparently deadly. It's the reason why I don't want to go to Australia, because there's too many spiders. What do you mean there's spiders as big as my hand? Not a chance. Ugh. I get freaked out when they're the size of like the little tip of my finger. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
It's coming out of me, Ned. But I'm having fun. I'm not complaining at all. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, that's Dolly the sheep farmer. Definitely gonna remember her. You were literally just crying about being here, and then you're like, oh, but I don't complain. It's like me when I've just spent half an hour complaining about stuff and like, oh, but I'm not one to complain. It's like, what? Yes, you are. You're quite literally the #1 complainer I know. That's what my friends say to me. I am world's biggest complainer. Why do you think it's called Mind Raged Rants? It's not called Mind Raged. I'm going to sit down and get on with it.
Before Tribal Council, did my name come up?
This past one? Yes, it did.
He's like, uh-oh, my name is in the circle. It's coming up. I don't know why I'm singing. But you get what I mean. It's interesting. I'm one of these people that very much don't bring my name up. Don't bring my name up. I want to know who brought my name up. Who brought my name up? Because they're the next person going home. Obviously. Obviously. So the fact that he's like, yeah, who said it?
Those are 5 guys. Right now, it's 5 against 3.
5 guys? What are they going to do? Flip some burgers? Nah, but in all seriousness, that is a huge voting block. 5 people against 3 people? You just know you're on the outs. You know you are. So, currently, what are they going to do about that? Well, it looks like he could be the next person to go home. I actually don't know his name. Brady? No, we got rid of the Brody, didn't we? No, we got rid of Brooke. See, I don't even know their names.
Okay.
I like it. I think that's. I think.
A threat to the group or a threat to you?
I didn't think he was going to be so brazen and just come out and say it. You're a threat to the group. I can't even really talk because I don't know what their names are.
There were 17 threats when we started this game. 17 threats.
This guy looks like he's about to murder someone. Like he's about to snap and turn into a serial killer and just go absolutely berserk. Listen, guys, I know this game is tough on people, but that is craziness. That's absolutely craziness, and I don't know if I stand for that. That's not okay. No serial killers on this show, please.
Who's gone?
Brooke, voted out. First Tribal Council.
Even the girls are like, I don't even know any of the guys' names. Who's gone? It looks the same as it was yesterday. That's how forgettable Brooke was, sadly. Is what it is.
Moving 1 tribe member at a time in order. You move down the beam, squeezing past the other tribe members.
I did this at school in my second to last year at school. So I was in year 12, which would be junior year of high school. Is that like the second to last year? The one before senior year? Whatever the one before senior year is. So we had to like do a team bonding day. This was one of the things they had us do on like a plank. They had us like navigating around each other in order to get in like height order, birthday order. They have a much larger, wider plank than we had. And bearing in mind, we're like awkward 16, 17-year-olds having to do this. These are adults for $1 million, so this is going to be chill. But we were so awkward when we were doing it. We were like, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be here. I'm really sorry. So yeah, it was a very not fun experience, but it was still like, oh, okay, it's cool that I've done something like that. Do you know what I mean?
You have 1 hammock, 2 pillows, 3 nice, heavy blankets.
Oh my god.
This is a good prize. Sleeping equipment. And I call it equipment because it actually is equipment. Pillows, a hammock, some blankets. Yeah, they're cushy now. Absolutely cushy. And the flint for Lepevy if they win. But again, I don't know who I'm rooting for. I really don't know. Both sides are not appealing to me as to which side I'm like rooting for yet. Do you know what I mean?
You only touch 1 person at a time.
I've paused it on the exact moment that this guy at the end is about to fall in the water. And it's so funny to me. But also, this is just a little bit sensual. Just how like they were like, one of them was here, the other one was like, don't look at me. I'm feeling so uncomfortable right now. It's just hilarious to me.
2 people. That's it. Eliza, back to the beginning.
This is a little bit of a tough challenge, actually. I thought it would be easy because they have like a little bit of a wider plank than we did.
Nice and close.
It's just the way everyone's getting manhandled. And like, I know for a fact that these guys are so uncomfortable with this. And it's just so hilarious to me. Like, it actually is just hilarious.
As you get room, spread out a little more.
This background music is hysterical. Because it's like the comedy music, and it's just making me laugh because this is such a surreal experience watching these men like, gotta focus on the task, not on the fact that a man is grabbing my waist.
JK moving past JP.
Right, what's going on here? How is this helping you? They're literally hugging. What's happening here?
The men still at 1. John talking through it with Sarge.
What is going on here? They've got to be taking the piss. They have to be taking the piss. Surely. There is no way they're not taking the piss with this. No! Okay, the girls have won this because for every person that they get across, it makes it infinitely easier. So actually, the boys have no chance of winning this. I don't want to laugh at the guy because he does have not great balance because of his leg, but also that was so entertaining. I don't want to say funny because it wasn't funny. I feel bad laughing, but also the way he saved that, very impressive. I gotta give him that.
Hey, John, moving past Bubba.
Oh, for fuck's sake. The guys are so shit at this. They're actually so shit. Oh, it's painful to watch. It's painful to watch.
Yasser wins their 2nd challenge in a row.
That was shameful from the guys. Absolutely shameful. They ought to be ashamed because that was dreadful. Quite possibly one of the worst performances we've ever seen on Survivor. It was just the hug at the start between the 2 Johns that would kill me off every time. It was like they were just like pressed up against each other. I was like, oh God, didn't realise we were watching that kind of show.
Can you imagine?
Ew! Right, Survivor editors, please, for the love of God, stop showing creepy crawlies on my screen. At least include a jump scare warning beforehand, because every time it makes my skin crawl and makes me shudder.
I don't think that we would have intentionally shoved somebody's nose into it. You know, that was nonsense.
Okay, Rory, I feel like we're getting a little bit heated now for absolutely no reason. Come on, it was literally just a challenge and they were just having some fun. They're just celebrating that they won. I feel like we're taking this a little bit too far, a little bit too deep. We're not on the same level. Okay, you're up here. I need you down here.
I understand it's a competition, but if she was a man, would you have taken that, Sarge?
The question, and I'm interested to hear the answer. That is true. Is it a case of it's acceptable because it's the women doing it? And if a man was doing it, would it be the same reaction? I don't know. We do not know. We're going to have to find out.
I'm humbled because of that too, but I don't need a dance.
Oh, it's just such a petty argument, do you know what I mean? It's just like, Rory's just getting out of his pram because he's bitter that he lost. He's saying he's humble, but he's not. Sometimes you just got to be very demure, very mindful, and then you'll be able to move on with life.
And the guys are suffering big time, and I wouldn't want to be in their shoes because I know what it was like in the first couple days.
So this is Leanne, okay? Totally going to remember that. Same name as a character from Coronation Street, so that's helpful to remember. So we've got Leanne, Twyla, Scout, Eliza, Dolly. Think that's it. That's all that I remember so far. There's still 4 more people, though, on this tribe. 4 more! Are you sure? Don't move a muscle. The chicken might fly away. Chickens can't fly. I mean, they can flutter, but they can't really fly.
Oh, I see him. Oh my God, he's laying an egg.
Shoot, I hate to be mean, but...
What are you gonna do?
An egg? So we're gonna have chicken and egg tonight. Very tasty indeed.
Is there an egg? There's an egg. Several eggs.
You're taking the piss. What do you mean they let it get away? But they do have many, many eggs. So, omelette anyone? Oh! Oh no! These girls cannot catch a break. What is going on here? What do you mean they lost the chicken but they gained some eggs? Now they put them on boil and the pan has fallen into the fire and put the fire out, so now they can't boil the eggs. That's so funny.
We haven't had to start voting people off yet, and I think we can win the next challenge.
That is it Amy or is it Ami? Someone in the comment section mentioned her, and I remember her name, but now it's nice to be formally introduced to her. So, cool. So now we know 6 out of 9. So there's just 3 people left.
Mia, Julie, Dolly, Eliza, and Lisa, which I think she likes being in the younger group.
Wait, there's a Lisa? And a Mia? Who are these people? Where have they been hiding?
Said that if we had gone to tribal council the first challenge, that we would have voted for her.
Okay, I'll never understand voting off the people who are working for your tribe before the merge. After the merge, game's the game, fair game, go for it. But before the merge, you 5 girls, okay, let's talk facts now. You 5 girls do fuck all, nada, all day long. I've not seen you do anything worthy of note yet. Twyla has been doing everything. Everything. So why would you go to tribal council and vote her out? Because you're just going to go, oh shit, actually, we did kind of need her. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well, what are we going to do about it? Oh, now we're losing every single challenge. Oh, I wonder why.
Dolly's gonna be she's the pivot person in the middle. I think she's in, but you never know.
This is interesting because Dolly is in a position where she could team up with the older guys, or she could team up with the younger guys. And personally, I feel like, and this might be very controversial, but I feel like for her game to get her to the top, she has to side with the younger ones. Because the younger ones, no offense, they're not as strategic. They're not thinking as much about the game as the older guys are. The older gals are. They're a lot more tuned into what's going on. So you're going to have a harder time making it further in this competition with them, and you could be the first one out. So as much as I was literally just saying that they should keep the older guys around, I think for Dolly's game, the smartest play is to stick with the younger guys because she can manipulate them. But also, I don't know how good she is at that. So it is what it is.
But quite frankly, it has not worked for us.
It's almost as if I could have told you that a rock was not going to be bringing you good luck and fortune. I reckon, okay, this is potentially a little bit offensive, but I reckon Jeff was talking to the tribal chief and was like, right, can we prank these guys and make them think that this rock has like super magical powers? Can we prank them, please? I'm sure that it genuinely does have magical properties to the tribes of Vanuatu. But I really, really like the idea that Jeff is just playing a prank on them.
The other tribe members will be blindfolded and tied together in 3 groups.
No, because they did this last season and it was so funny. It was the funniest challenge because they're all just bumping into each other and falling over and whacking each other with puzzle pieces. Oh yeah, this is going to be brilliant. I like this.
Go! JP4, 15 paces. JP4, task, go.
They've really amped up the background music. I don't know whether I'm just noticing it now because I called it out earlier on in the episode, but like, they are doing bits with the background music. It's really making my heart race. I'm like, oh, this is exciting. Let's go. Woohoo. Whereas like earlier, I was like, haha, this is very funny. This is funny. It's like, it's good. Have they like upped the production of the music? Because like, I don't remember it being that important in like previous seasons. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to it. This is the kind of comedy I was looking for in this challenge. It's just them bumping into each other. These two cannot catch a break. Look at them just stumbling all over each other. Oh, God. Why did that look like parents taking their toddler out on a leash? What is going on in this challenge? This is ridiculous. This is actually stupendously ridiculous.
Team, you're gonna pick one up right there in a minute. Ow, ow, ow.
That's gotta hurt. That's got to hurt. Ouch. Even Jeff was wincing.
Left! Right there! Left! Left! That's it! Come to me!
This Donnie is so good at shouting. That's why he's a sergeant. He's a drill sergeant, isn't he? He just shouts for a living. Damn, he was the right person to put in charge. I don't think Scout was the right person. She's not got a loud enough voice. She's good at directing them, but she's just not loud enough. So the people in the ocean, they're not getting the voice near them.
Stay, JP! Stay! Hey, you! Hey, stop! Stop! You are messing me up!
To be fair, Rory is being fucking annoying at this point. Like, he's winding me up and I'm watching it. I'm not having to be there and competing in this for immunity. So honestly, I kind of get where Sarge is coming from there. That would have wound me up.
We don't have any more in the water?
No, we got him. You guys hurry up! Get to my voice! Let's go!
So there is still one in the water. Oh, for fuck's sake, Scout. For fuck's sake. Absolute nightmare for the girls. Absolute nightmare. But at least the boys have now got their flint.
Let's go. LaPevy has their first puzzle complete. Working on number 2.
Again, with every puzzle that they do, it actually gets easier because there's less puzzle pieces. But the boys took so long on that first puzzle that I think the girls are about to catch up with them, which is so wild to me. I might have been wrong. The boys might not win this. They might be going to tribal council for a second time, you know. Yeah, fair. I was wrong to doubt them. But still, they took ages on that first puzzle. Like, actually ages. Either way, very happy that they got immunity. It's now time for the girls to face tribal immunity. And this makes it even. 8-8. I'm excited to see where this goes. Yeah!
Originally we had Dolly secure, but I think being as sweet as Dolly is, you know, she, kind of switched back and felt guilty.
So, finally we've been introduced to Julie. Didn't know she existed. Is she the one that's dating Jeff? I think so. I remember you guys mentioned that in the comment section. Or dated Jeff. She's not dating him anymore. But anyway, interesting that they're going directly for Eliza. The Skylar sisters. I don't know if that's the right choice, but also, like, this first vote off doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Like, you can't make a wrong decision here. There's wrong decisions to be made further down the line, but right now, I don't think this is the wrong decision, in my opinion. Do I like Eliza? Yeah, I think she's sweet. I think she's nice. But, like, I think she's cute as well. But, like, that's about it. Other than that, not really adding much to the show. But then, like, a lot of these girls aren't. A lot of them are just fading into the background. I didn't meet a lot of them until this episode anyway, so.
It's up to you.
Let's do Leanne for the first one.
Okay.
So now Dolly's switched back to the younger crowd and is now voting for Leanne, who I also just met this episode and hasn't added much to the show. So, like, I'm fine with Leanne going. It's fine.
Dolly told me that she was definitely going to vote for Leanne.
I nearly dropped my teeth.
Leanne does seem like a bit of a left field vote, but also I feel like they're not wanting to vote out Twyla because she works hard, but they need to vote out someone from that alliance, and Leanne just kind of fits the bill, I guess. Because they all kind of like Scout, they all kind of like Twyla. I mean, realistically, they should all be discussing Scout's name for the fact that she fucked them up in that challenge, but interesting that, her mist. Scout's mist is just spreading amongst all the youth, and they're like, "Ah, grandma."
And I guess it's just how the cookie crumbles, but it's kind of turned into this Dolly, Julie, and Mia, like, running the whole thing.
Dolly, Mia, and Julie running the whole thing. Are they about to switch up on Dolly, Mia, and Julie? Because I'm kind of down for that. Let's get Mia out, because I don't even know who the fuck she is. I haven't met her yet. I'm just so confused with who's who sometimes. Like, I'm getting better, but like, Leanne, I thought she was blonde. I didn't realise that she had brown hair because I completely forgot her from earlier. I remember her name, but I don't remember who she is. So, I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. This is a tough decision. I don't know what to do here.
And, I mean, maybe we should just vote for her. Honest to God. Honest to God.
Dolly is playing both sides of the fence, so getting rid of her would actually be the best plan here, if I'm being honest. Because she's loyal to no one. She keeps swapping and swapping and swapping. Do you know what I mean? She's swapping all over the place.
But then again, if I bring it up to them and I tell them, look, I'm thinking of voting out Dolly, they're going to say, we better just vote you out. So I don't know what the heck to do.
Oh, it's a tough one for Eliza. Again, we're going into a tribal council and I don't know who's going home. It could be Leanne. It could be Eliza. It could be Dolly. I kind of want it to be Dolly just for maximum shenanigans. But like, either way, this is kind of cool.
Scout, Amy, us four did a lot of work, but the rest of them worked hard in their areas too.
Very political, very fair. Is giving energy of they didn't do much, but they did it in their area, so we'll let them have it. But yeah, I love Tribal Council purely because it's the opportunity for people to say passive-aggressive things and there to be no repercussions for it. It's so funny to me.
I'm very much aware of that. I get the feeling I'm going home tonight.
Oh, no, not Leanne. Not Leanne. The thing is, she could easily go home on like 4 votes, which is a shame. Yeah, because if the other 5 are split on their votes between Eliza and Dolly, it's a little bit tricky, it's a little bit techy, it's a little bit tough.
I'm kind of the deciding factor tonight.
I would never, ever, ever say that I'm the swing vote. We saw how Tom got treated when he said he was the swing vote in All Stars. Voted out immediately. You're not a swing vote. Pick a side. Pick a side. You're not a swing vote.
Okay, it is time to vote. Eliza, you're up.
No, who I want it to be is Dolly. Who I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be Leanne. It's tough. It's tough, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
First vote. Leanne. Leanne. 2 votes, Leanne. Leanne. Dolly. 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 Leanne. Second person voted out a survivor, Vanuatu. Dolly.
Guys, you told me this series doesn't get good until like 4 or 5 episodes in. I'm hooked! What do you mean Dolly went from running the show to out in the same episode? I am blown away. And not a single vote for Eliza, may I add. Eliza. She survives again. Just know I'm going to be making Hamilton jokes all season long. Could say that she's staying alive. And she's not so helpless after all. Anyway, so this is huge because now Eliza's picked a side and she's not picked the people that she thought she was with. And also, very interestingly, Dolly chose to go against the older group and stick with the younger guys. I knew there was something fishy going on when the only 2 votes we saw were from Mia and Julie, and they were the ones we knew were definitely going to vote for Leanne. The game just got started.
Dolly, tribe has spoken.
Yeah, that's right. Go back and tame some sheeps. We don't want you here anyway. No, I'm joking. She was lovely. She seemed really nice. That's what you get for playing both sides of the fence. Pick a side. Stick with it. Well, that was brilliant. What a great episode of Survivor. I really enjoyed that. I had so much fun, guys. So first of all, we had a hilarious challenge to start us off with the episode, right? That was brilliant. Then we had another hilarious challenge where they're bumping into each other blindfolded. Great. And then we had a shocking tribal council that actually kind of took my breath away. Yeah, guys, this season goes crazy. Damn. This is brilliant. I'm really enjoying this. This is great. I feel like I know everyone a little bit better now. I feel like I roughly know everyone's names-ish. I'm kind of struggling between Leanne and there was someone else on the younger guys team. Lisa and Leanne, I get mixed up. But other than that, I'm good. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Doing all that YouTube stuff that you guys do so well. And I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. But until then, keep on ranting. And I'll see you later. Bye now.